Dear students, welcome to Democratic Politics. What is democracy? Why democracy? Part 2. Let us recap. Democracy is a form of government in which rulers are elected by the people who take major decisions. A democracy must be based on a free and fair election where those currently in power can be changed. In a democracy, each adult citizen can exercise their adult franchise by casting vote. A democratic government rules within limits set by constitutional law and citizen right. Why democracy? To understand why we need democracy, let us analyze arguments against democracy and arguments for democracy. Let us see some arguments against democracy. Leaders keep changing, which leads to instability. Democracy is all about political competition and power play, no scope for morality. So many people have to be consulted in a democracy that it leads to delays. Elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people. It leads to bad decisions. Democracy leads to corruption, for it is based on electoral competition. Ordinary people don't know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. The real question we face is different. Is democracy better than other forms of government? Arguments for democracy. A democratic government is a better government because it is a more accountable form of government. Let us understand through an example. China's famine of 1958 to 1961 was the worst recorded famine in world history. Nearly 3 crore people died in this famine. During those days, India's economic condition was not much better than China. Yet, India did not have a famine of the kind China had. Economists think that this was the result of different government policies in the two countries. The existence of democracy in India made the Indian government respond to food scarcity in a way that the Chinese government did not. A non-democratic government may and can respond to the people's need, but it all depends on the wishes of the people who rule. If the rulers don't want to, they don't have to act according to the wishes of the people. Improves the quality of decision making. Democracy is based on consultation and discussion. When a number of people put their heads together, they are able to point out possible mistakes in any decision. This reduces the chances of rash or irresponsible decisions. Thus, democracy improves the quality of decision making. Democracy provides a method to deal with differences and conflicts. In India, people belong to different regions, speak different languages, practice different religions, and have different castes. They look at the world very differently and have different preferences. In a diverse country like India, democracy keeps our country together. Democracy enhances the dignity of citizen. Democracy is based on the principle of political equality, on recognizing that the poorest and the least educated has the same status as the rich and the educated. People are not subjects of a ruler, they are the rulers themselves. Even when they make mistakes, they are responsible for their conduct. Democracy is better than other forms of government because it allows to correct its own mistakes. There is no guarantee that mistakes cannot be made in democracy, but mistakes cannot be hidden for a long time. There is a space for public discussion on these mistakes. Either rulers have to change their decision or the rulers can be changed. Let us sum up the arguments for democracy. Democracy does not give the solution to all problems, but it is clearly better than any other alternative. It offers better chances of a good decision. Democracy allows different kinds of people live together in peace, offers more dignity to all citizens. It always allows a way to correct its mistakes. Next module, broader meanings of democracy. The most common form that democracy takes in our times is that of a representative democracy. So, what do you mean by a representative democracy? In the countries of democracy, all people do not rule. A majority is allowed to take decision on behalf of all the people. Even the majority does not rule directly. The majority of the people rule through their elected representatives. Modern democracies involve such a large number of people that it is physically impossible for them to sit together and take a collective decision. Even if they could, the citizens does not have the time, the desire or the skills to take part in all the decisions. In broader meanings of democracy, we use democracy for organizations other than government. Let us take in a family, the head of the family consults each and every one member of the family and makes decision. This is a democratic way. In classroom, the teacher allows the students to ask questions and discusses in the classroom and enables everyone to participate in the class. In a political party, the leader of the political party behaves in a democratic way with his co-party workers and succeeds in organizing the party. A democratic decision involves consultation with and consent of all those who are affected by that decision. Sometimes we use the word democracy not to describe any existing government but to set up an ideal standard for democracy. An ideal standard that all democracies must aim True democracy will come to this country only when no one goes hungry to bed. In a democracy, every citizen must be able to play equal role in decision making. For this, you don't need just an equal right to vote. Every citizen needs to have equal information, basic education, equal resources, and lot of commitment. If we take these ideals seriously, then no country in the world is a democracy. Yet, an understanding of democracy as an ideal reminds us of why we value democracy. Let us sum up now. Our focus here is with some core institutional features of democracy as a form of government. Democracy can apply to many spheres of life, and that democracy can take many forms. Every democracy has to try to realize the ideals of democratic decision making. This requires a constant effort to save and strengthen democratic forms of decision making. The fate of the country depends not just on what the rulers do, but mainly on what we as citizens do. To conclude, other forms of government like monarchy, dictatorship, or one party rule do not require all citizens to take part in politics, but democracy depends on active political participation by all the citizens. Students, let us revise what is democracy and why democracy lesson through some FAQ question and answers. So let us first try with very short answer type questions. Mark 1, which is frequently asked in board. To which country is JANU PF party associated with? Zimbabwe. What is referendum? A direct vote in which the entire electorate is asked to either accept or reject a proposal. Who does appoint the President of China? National People's Congress. In which country the women do not have right to vote? It is Saudi Arabia. When did World Trade Organization set up? In 1955. Why does India have so much difference of opinions and interests? India has so many diversing factors like region, different geographical regions, different language spoken, and different religion following people. So it is because of its wide social diversity, which is the most common form of democracy in today's world. It is representative democracy. Now let us try the short answer type question which carries mark 3. Democracy leads to better decisions in comparison to non-democratic form of government. Give 3 reasons. Reason number 1. A democratic decision involves many persons, discussions and debates. Number 2. A number of people together can point out possible mistakes in any decision. And number 3. This takes time but reduces chances of rash, irresponsible decision. Why was every election won by the party called PRI in Mexico? Explain any 3 reasons. every election was won by PRA. Opposition did not contest and never managed to win. All those who are employed in government office had to attend party meetings. Teachers of government schools used to force the parents to vote for PRI. Media did not support the opposition parties. Then polling booths were be shifted in the last moment. How does democracy provide a method to deal difference and conflicts? A method provided by the democracy is no one is a permanent winner or loser in democracy, as government keeps on changing in every 5 years. Different groups can live together peacefully as India is democratic and has diversity. Democracy keeps us together, all equal in eyes of law. There is no discrimination in democracy. Why are elections in China not free and fair? Explain any 3 reasons. Elections are held after every 5 years for the parliament called the National People's Congress. It has the power to appoint president. It has 3,000 members, but some are elected by the army. Only members of Communist Party are allowed to contest elections. The government is always formed by Communist Party, which makes it undemocratic. Democracy is based on consultation and discussion. Explains this statement. Democratic decisions always involve many persons, discussions, and meetings. When a number of people put their head together, they are able to point out their mistakes. It takes time, but there is a big advantage in taking time over important decisions. Now, let us discuss a long answer type question which carries mark 5. With the help of an example, prove that a democratic government is more accountable form of government. We can take the example of India. In India, the government is accountable to the citizens. Government policies in India are based on the democratic values. It is able to respond to the needs of the people. It holds multi-party elections. It has opposition parties to criticize the government. Democracy ensures that decision making will be based on norms and procedures. So, a citizen who wants to know if a decision was taken through the correct procedures can find it out. This is known as transparency. So, this shows democracy produces a government which follows the procedures and is accountable to the government. A democratic government rules within limits set by constitutional law and citizen right. Democracy provides a method to deal with the difference and conflicts. It is suitable in countries like India, which has a diversity of language, religion, and culture. It is better than any other form of government because it allows us to correct our own mistakes. Democracy also increases the dignity of the citizens because it is based on the principle of political equality. This means that the poorest and the least educated have the same status as the rich and educated. The next question. Write any 3 arguments in favor and 2 against democracy as a form of government. Democratic form of government is more accountable. This is in favor of democracy. It improves the quality of decision making. It provides a method to deal with the differences and conflicts. It enhances the dignity of citizen. It allows us to correct our mistakes. Now, arguments against democracy. Change of leaders lead to instability. It involves only political competition with no scope for morality. Consulting more people leads to delays. It leads to corruption. Ordinary people don't know what is good for them. Okay, children, thank you. Have a nice day.